the Honourable Ratutevita Navuralevu to ask the question. You have the floor, sir.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to ask question 41 of 2021 to the Honourable AG and the Minister of Economy, Civil Service and Communication. Can the Minister update Parliament whether the job evaluation exercise will be undertaken for the Fiji Correction Service, given that the last job evaluation exercise was undertaken in 2003 by Mesa Human Resource Consultancy, New Zealand, through the Pacific National Commission, through the Public Service Commission? Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I call on the Attorney General and Minister for Economy, Civil Service and Communications, the Honourable Syed Qayyum. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sir, I'd like to thank the Honourable Member for his question. Mr. Speaker, sir, just by way of background, the PSC, I think Honourable Charlie would be aware of this, had engaged the Mercer Human Resource Consulting Company, an Australian firm, to take a review of the existing qualifications, gradings, salaries, scale structures, minimum qualification requirements and work-related allowances for the whole of the Fijian civil service, including all the discipline forces, not just the correction services. So it included the police, the correction services in the Republic of Fiji military forces. It was decided by the then SDL government at that time, the cabinet decision made on 13th of December 2004, the implementation of the recommendations from the Mercer report with respect to the 3 discipline services will be implemented in 5 phases, given budgetary concerns at that point in time. So rather than giving the lump sum increment, they said we'll spread it over 5 phases. By 2008, phases 1 to 3 of the implementation process had been completed, and from 2009, government embarked phases 4 and 5 of the implementation process. Since then, 4 and 5 have been completed, where officers of all the 3 discipline services have received the recommendation for the remuneration under the Mercer report. So any future assessments will not be done only for correction services. It has to be done for all the 3 discipline forces across the board. And of course, Mr. Speaker, so it will have to be done, taking into account the new changes, etc. One of the issues the Honourable Member may be seized of is that currently a number of legislation review is taking place. One is for the Police Act and also for the RFMF. So it's more prudent to actually have those laws approved by Parliament once they're implemented. Some of them have actually budgetary implications. Some of them actually have structural implications in terms of the positions, the requirements, the job descriptions that will be required under the new law. So once the new laws have been implemented and put in place, then we can do a review. It would be a lot more prudent to do so, and obviously makes a lot more sense to do so then. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll move on to the 4th